Costco did me dirty. Costco did me dirty, boys and girls. Oh, Costco. Costco, Costco, Costco. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to the king? It's bad enough. It's bad enough. I've had both of my Sewer King channels deleted. That's right, folks. If you didn't hear, the Sewer News Network was taken down. That's right. Now, before we get to the Costco story, let's touch on that. It's important. It's important. So, people kept asking me, hey, they deleted Sewer King, but you still have Sewer News Network. Why aren't you posting on there? And I thought to myself, it's just a matter of time until they get it. Why invest more time, effort, and energy into something they're just going to erase? Having said that, I was recently out in the boonies. Okay, that's why we couldn't do last week's live stream. And I had this epiphany. When I come back, actually, I had this epiphany before I left. I thought, when I come back, I'm going to make daily videos on the Sewer News Network. We're going to blow it up, and we're going to push everybody to KiCK. We're going to do not only daily edited uploads, but we're also going to do daily live streams. I was going to do daily live streams for about half an hour on that channel on YouTube, and then send people over here to KiCK for a daily live stream, the uncensored version. So you were going to get a daily upload on Sewer News Network and a daily live stream on both YouTube and here. That was the plan. I just thought, all right, let me get this, let me do this 2-day trip, come back refreshed, and that's it. I'm going for it. While I was there, the second night, I get a DM from Bailey. Hey, your channel's gone. Also note, she was the one who told me the main Sewer King channel was gone too. I get the greatest journalist in the world gets all his news from Bailey. Can I make a clips channel on YouTube? Dude, I'm banned from the platform for life. That's why. Oh, by the way, that's why. Bad news, Bailey. That's why they deleted Sewer News Network. Sewer News Network wasn't deleted for, harassment and cyberbullying. It was deleted because I'm not allowed on YouTube anymore. Let me see if I can pull up the email for you so I can read it to you. Okay? This wasn't somebody reported a video on there and I got in trouble. That's not what happened this time. This was because I'm not allowed on YouTube, which is why they took down that one. Here we go. Whoa, what was that? Is that Cash Money? Oh my God. Bad news, Bailey. Tipped 50 sewer bucks. Oh my God, what are you doing, woman? Do you know how much wrapping paper you can buy for 50 bucks? Bailey, you totally rule. Oh my God, I will read your comment in a second. Wow, Bailey, thank you. No, this is the wrong one. Hang on. Hold up. This is the one. Okay. So here goes, guys. This is why they removed the second channel. Hi, Randy Sewage. We have reviewed your channel and found a violation of circumvention policy. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all, except for me, apparently. It's not a safe place for me. If we think a channel severely violates our policies, we take it down to protect other users on the platform. So anyway, so here's the policy, the circumvention policy. What our policy says, when your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from using, possessing, or creating any other YouTube channels. This applies to all of your existing channels, like something you had 10 years ago, as well as any new channels you create or acquire or in which you prominently feature. So for those of you saying, hey, how about I create a channel for you and then you just host it? Nope. If I prominently feature in the channel, that's taken down. So the circumvention policy, if your channel is terminated, you will get an email explaining the reasons, blah, blah, blah. Participants of the YouTube Partner Program are no longer entitled to earn any of the revenue if their channel is terminated. We may also withhold unpaid earnings. No, it's not we may also, they did. They did on Sewer King and they did on Sewer News Network. And by the way, Bailey was the first super chat on Sewer News Network. The day it got monetized, they kept her money. I never got a payout from that channel. The ad revenue, the super chats or the super thanks, like from Bailey and whatnot. So anyways, they're saying, here's the thing. They're saying I circumvented their policy of not having another channel. I didn't circumvent anything. That makes it sound like I'm being sneaky and I got a new phone number and I created a new channel. It was a pre-existing channel, asshole. So when you delete Sewer King, should I go around being a good boy? Oh, let me delete all my other channels for you. Hang on a second. Let me delete years and years of work. Right? So that's the thing, dude. It's like, I'm not circumventing. The channel existed before. Let me go delete every channel I ever made. Anyways. Bailey tipped a juicy sewer $50. Sewer $50? 50 sewer bucks? Finally, the king has returned to bless our lives with sewage. Bailey, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Not even all these months, but we're talking years now. Maybe like 1.1 years. Bailey, that is extremely generous of you. Thank you so much. But what if I told you you're going to get your money's worth in this video alone? That's right. That's right. What if I told you I'm going to give you a life hack that will be worth more than $50 for you specifically, Bailey? Can you remove the AI mod? I'm not sure how. I tried once. Just remember, if they keep you from saying mongoloid, you have to put gay in front of it. You can't say the M word? Dude, say gay before you say mongoloid and it's fine. Yeah, there you go. That's the hack. That's the hack for the rat chat. Just put gay in front of it. Exactly. Gay retard. Gay retard, gay mongoloid, gay everything. Yeah, see, look. Look. When you said mongoloid, it was deleted. AI mod for hate. But when you said gay mongoloid, it went through. Amazing. Amazing. KiCK's AI. KiCK's AI is amazing. Oh, gay mongoloid retard, however, was deleted by the AI mod. Okay. And listen, for those of you saying, hey, you should just stream full time on KiCK. Become a KiCK partner. They'll give you millions of dollars to be a KiCK partner. I'm not going to qualify for KiCK partner, unfortunately. I was almost there, but look what's required to become a KiCK partner. So first you have to become verified, which I can do. I have to stream for another like 7 hours, and then I can. And I need 10 subscribers. That'll never happen. I think we'll get 3 subscribers. It'll be Bailey. It'll be Neon Shadow. Neon Leopard. Neon Shadow is an OG of the channel. So I'm going to get 3 subscribers. I'm going to get Bailey. I'm going to get Neon Leopard and Ali. I think that's going to be it. So I'm not going to reach the total of 10. But anyways, becoming a partner is another step up from that. You need 25 subscribers in the last 30 days. And here's where I will never reach the requirement. I have to have an average of 75 viewers on each stream over the last 30 days. And my average drops week by week. So that first week, that first live stream I did, I think the average was 91. Now, yes, it hit like a peak of 150, but it also starts off at like 20. So then they average it out. So that first live stream averaged out about 91. So I thought, yes, I have the requirements for becoming a partner, at least as far as how many viewers you need on your stream, right? But then every week, it got lower and lower and lower, and the average kept dropping, so that now my average viewers on a live stream is 58.69, and I feel like today it's going to bring it down even more. Today it's going to bring it down even more. Yeah, right now we're at 48 viewers. So the only way I would have been able to get that up, and this was part of my plan, was to stream on Sewer News Network every day and then send people over from there. That was my plan to get this above 75. But just purely doing KiCK, no, this is going to keep dropping till the average is like 25. So I'll never be partner. So making a living on KiCK is not going to happen, unfortunately. It is what it is. I'll never be partner. So whoa. Why is this making sound? It's not going to happen, unfortunately. Okay. I don't understand why every comment from you is getting deleted. What? Every comment from who? What are you talking about? If you stream more, you would get more viewers. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I get less viewers every time I stream. Anyways, we're not here to complain. Actually, we are. We're here to complain about COSTCO. But we're not here to complain about KiCK and streaming. So let me tell you what happened at COSTCO. Let me tell you what happened at COSTCO, dude. I got scammed so hard it's not even funny. So listen. Everybody knows that when it comes to calories, the number one play is the Costco rotisserie chicken for $4.99. That's right. You get a whole chicken for $4.99. Cooked. Now tell me something. Can you even buy a raw chicken for $4.99? No, you can't. A whole raw chicken for $4.99? No, you can't. And then you got to cook the damn thing. And you still have to come home and cook the damn thing. But at Costco, it's cooked for you. You bring it home and you eat it. Now, here's the thing. I think chicken is a foul creature. And I would never touch the stuff if I could afford beef. Now, back in Canada, oddly enough, the beef prices are cheaper than here. So in Canada, just every meal, you know, breakfast was eggs, but then it'd be beef and rice, beef and rice, beef and rice. Here, beef is too expensive. Although I did buy 27 pounds of ground beef. What was it? Last Tuesday night? Because it was expiring in a couple days. Even then, it was like $3.30 a pound on clearance. That's more than I would pay in Canada for fresh beef. Well, frozen. So anyways, unfortunately, I'm forced to eat chicken. That's where I'm at. That's where I am in life right now. Eating chicken. So, I get the Costco rotisserie chicken, but I didn't buy it very often, and I'll tell you why. Because I utterly despise the process of removing all the meat off the bones after a couple days. You know, so first thing I do is I eat the breast. And then eat whatever else I can over the next couple days. And then I just dread the process of, oh God, now I got to go in there and rip off the rest of the meat on the bones and freeze it. You know, you rip off all the meat, you chop it up. Not like the drumstick or whatever. That's left. I just freeze it whole. You know what I mean? But you rip off what's left of the breast, some thigh meat, you chop it up and you freeze it. But I dread it so much because once it's cold, it's been in the fridge, it's so hard to rip that meat off. You know, it's an absolute fight to get the meat off the bone. And there's all these little bits you miss and you got to peel it off. So then I bought it less often than I normally would. I bought the rotisserie chicken way less often than I should, simply because I dread the process of getting the meat off the bone. Well, here's what I discovered. It's good for chicken salad, but I hate to clean it. Yeah, exactly. Can I change your life, Bailey? Can I change your life right now and give you a $50 value? That's how valuable this life hack is. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? Let me know if you're ready. I'm not going to tell you unless you're ready. I don't want to give you a heart attack. Oh, you're ready. Okay, great. Here's the key. When you bring home a hot, fresh rotisserie chicken, process it right away. The meat is jumping off the bones. The meat is just jumping off the bones. Now, you might want to wait a few minutes so you don't burn your hands. Like the first time I did it recently, it was like right when I got home. And ooh, it's hot. You know, I got calluses on the left-hand fingertips from playing guitar, but still. Now, don't let it wait 45 minutes. I did that once, you're pushing your luck. It's not coming off as easy. But maybe 20 minutes, you're good. I think the last time I did about 20 minutes, maybe 30. And oh my God, it comes off clean. You don't even really have to use a knife to get out the breast. You just pull it off, comes clean off the bone. So here's what I do. 1 container for dark meat, 1 container for white meat. Okay, so I take a knife, chop off the drumsticks, which comes off easily because they're hot. The last one, I didn't even have to use the knife. I just pulled it right off. Chop off the thigh, the wings. You put that 1 container. Next container, breasts, tenders, right? Boom. Not only is it easier, it's so much faster. Back when I used to do it cold, and I've done it a ton of times, it might take me half an hour. And I'm just hating my life the entire time. More than I normally hate my life, which is always. But it flies off the bone. You're done in maybe 7 minutes. Now, if you can't finish all that chicken in a couple days, go ahead and freeze right then. Go ahead and chop up the breast, freeze it in a Ziploc, or what have you. So, Bailey, did you get your $50 worth? I think you did. I don't think you can put a price on this, frankly. Yeah, see, 45 years. We're just going down. So this is going to bring my average, this average here that I'm trying to bring up of 58. You know, tomorrow it's going to be the average of 40. I have never frozen a cooked chicken before. Well, you don't have to freeze it, but the process of getting the meat off the bone is now infinitely easier. Infinitely. You're welcome. I didn't see a thank you, though. All you said was, I've never frozen a cooked chicken before, but I don't see a thank you. I don't see a "you changed my life, you're the best, thank you so much." I didn't see any of that. 51 viewers, not doing well. Maybe try YouTube. Did you son of a bitch? Did you just tell me to try YouTube? Did this asshole just tell me to try YouTube? When I spent the first 45 minutes of the stream explaining how I'm banned from YouTube. Jesus Christ. Paula Burns is here, right from South Africa. Paula, they deleted the Sewer News Network too. They deleted all my channels. It's all gone. It's all gone, Paula. Thank you for all of this knowledge. My life will never be the same. Right on, Doll Spoon. You get it. You get it. Why not Rumble? Oh, I'll tell you why. I tell you why. Because the last video I put up on there has 4 views. That's why, buddy. Luke, hush up now. Hush up now, Luke. Shh, that's our little secret. Hush up now. Okay, so we haven't gotten to how Costco scammed me, and that's the name of this stream. But first, you know how I have these moldy protein bars and I've been eating one a day to get through them? I prefer edited video uploads. Then get lost, dude. Dude, that's like going to your favorite band, right? You have their vinyl record at home, then you go to their concert, and you're in the front row, and you're yelling out, "Hey, I prefer your albums. Hey, I prefer your albums. I came to the concert, but this sucks. Yeah, this is fine and all, but I prefer your albums." Dude, get lost. What is that? I'm in the middle of a performance here, and this guy's saying, "Hey, I prefer your edited videos." Thanks, dickhead. Sorry, guys, my blood sugar's low. I didn't mean that. I love you. But still, that's a dumb thing to say. Listen, man, no hard feelings. My blood sugar's very low right now. My blood sugar's very low. You know I love you. Still, that was a stupid asshole thing to say, but I love you. So guys, you know how I've been eating these moldy protein bars? I'm telling you that's how you get more viewers on a new platform. Except KiCK is a streaming platform. It is evergreen? Is it evergreen? Because I'm pretty sure all my videos are gone. Is it evergreen, buddy? Because I'm pretty sure they're not there anymore. So guys, you know how these protein bars have gone moldy? Now, by moldy, I don't mean that I see visible green mold. But someone who's exposed to mold in a home for well over 20 years, I can tell when something is moldy. Like the taste of mold is so strong on this. Now, that's been the case for the last few weeks while I've been trying to get through these. But the problem is now they've gone so bad that not only do these taste strongly moldy, they just taste downright poisonous. I had this same flavor yesterday, and it tastes downright poisonous on top of mold. It's like mold and poison. But what are you going to do? I got to finish them. I paid for them. So I got to finish them. Hey, Neon Leopard finally showed up after 5 hours. How old do those have to be to even mold? I know, that's the thing. It's not like I bought these 10 years ago. I bought these a few months ago. You'd think processed foods would last longer. But no, started going bad after, 4 months. Can't even see an expiration date on this. I think one of the problems is, let's see, how much sugar is in this? Yeah, total sugars is only 3. See, that's the thing when you guys try to go... When you try to go low carb with their protein things. Only blah, blah, net carb. No. Carbs are evil. I'm a little baby. I have a small pee-pee. Then they rot faster. Like, sugar's a preservative. You dump enough sugar in this thing, it's lasting an extra 5 years. Can we change the color of our names? No, not that I know of. I don't like my pink color. Are you gay? Who doesn't like pink? Look at my sunglasses, dude. It's my favorite color. Look at this ring, dude. What are you talking about? Are you gay? What kind of man doesn't like pink? Got a bunch of gays infiltrating the rat chat. Just kidding, Ed. You know I love you. It's not neon pink, though. That's true. Okay, Ed, you're right. You're right. This is like a salmon pink, and salmon pink is disgusting. I'm with you on that one, Ed. I think it's just random. And next time you come in, if you sign out and come back in next week, it's going to be a different color. Click the 3 dots on the right. You can actually change it? No way. Hang on, let's see. There's no 3 dots. These 3 dots? Hide. No. These 3 dots. Pop out chat. Dude, what are you talking about? There's no dots. Neon purple. No, neon purple's cool. Neon pink is the greatest color. Oh my god. Guys. Fat Rat Yvonne. Hey, it's Yvonne. She changed her name. Yvonne, how did you do it? Did you sign out and come back in, or did you use the 3 dot trick? And where are the 3 dots? Is it just on mobile there's a 3 dots? Because I can't find the 3 dots on here. I gotta know. You have the 3 dots. Are you on mobile? You're on your phone. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing with all these asshole companies. They gimp the browser version. You know, using Instagram on a desktop. They remove like 90% of the features that there are on the phone. It's such an asshole move because they want you stuck on your phone all day like this. Ugh! What if I want to be stuck on my desktop all day like this? Ugh! Let me choose, asshole. He doesn't know how to use the 3 dots. Ha 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 ha! Except there aren't 3 dots on the desktop version, asshole. I hate when options are not consistent between apps and browsers. I know. And they're doing it on purpose. They're trying to push you to the phone. They're trying to push you to the phone. Next to the emote button, let's see. Okay, here's my emote button. There's no dots. How about this? Identity. Chat appearance. Font size. Timestamps. No. Let's see what else we got. Pop-out chat. Identity. Guys, you don't have it on the desktop. Guys, how would you like to know? Guys, would you like to know how Costco scammed me? Yes or no? Or should I just shut this stream down right now? I've tried to tip about 5 times. Either I'm retarded or this site sucks. It could be both though, right, Paula? It could be that the site sucks and you're retarded and they're just mutually exclusive things. Have you tried the link at the top that says tip jar? And that takes you to... The tipping is outside of KiCK. It's a separate thing. If you click the link at the top, it takes you to here. Guys, look at the leaderboard. Top weekly tippers, and it's just Bailey at number 1. Good job, Bailey. Good job. You're number 1. Oh, you've tried the link. Well, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. And if that doesn't work, there's also the Buy Me a Coffee page. Here's the link for that. Let me know if you tip there so I can go read your comment, because I don't have an alert set for that. So guys, do you want to know how Costco ripped me off? Yes or no? Or should we just shut this down? Should we just shut it down? Or do you want to hear this? Yes? You want to hear it? Okay. So guys, check this out. I went to Costco to get my rotisserie chicken, right? So I got a nice juicy one. Now here's the thing, you guys. When you go to Costco to get your rotisserie chicken, your $4.99 rotisserie chicken, you gotta look for the one that has the most charred skin, the most well-cooked skin. Because one time, I got one that was not as well-cooked, the skin. And when I got home and opened it up, oh boy, it was not as well-cooked on the inside either. All right? And I'm traumatized. I have PTSD from that. So you want it to be almost black, if you can. The skin. Just roasty, toasty. All right? Some of those birds seem a bit undercooked. Yeah, that's the thing with Costco. I don't know why, but if you're not careful, their chickens are just like little sketch. You know what I mean? They don't cook them long enough. Yeah, that's why you got to get the ones that look like they've been charred, and then it's just perfect. So I got one that looked nice and charred. But the thing is, they come in these bags now. They used to have it, you know those rotisserie containers, it's a hard plastic. In the bottom where the chicken sits is this black plastic, and then they had the clear dome on top and they snap into each other. So that's how rotisserie's been done from time immemorial until like 6 months ago. Costco switched over to bags. It's a bag. They put it in a bag with a handle. You prefer the bag? Well, my issue with the bag... The issue with the bag is... now listen. They're both plastic. I get that. But I feel like a hard plastic... 44 viewers, F my life. I feel like a hard plastic is going to leach less than a plastic bag. You know? And with the hard plastic... I believe they put like a liner in between the plastic at the bottom. You know, like those liners you see at the bottom of a tray of ground beef when they put it on the styrofoam. So I don't know if they actually touched the plastic in the hard container. But now in a bag, it's sitting on the bag. The sides are touching in the bag. So anyways, it's harder to see is what I'm saying. And they have all this printing and font and then, you know, text on it. So it's hard to see. Get a good look at the chicken. And it's steaming in there. It's steaming in there. But I found one that looked nice and charred, grabbed it, paid for it, came home. And I immediately went to processing it. And by immediately, I mean a few minutes later. But still warm, so I can just rip that meat off, the bone. And I pulled the whole thing out, put it on the cutting board. And before you freak out, I have a separate cutting board for meat products. Okay? So relax. So I put the chicken on the cutting board. I don't know how I only have 44 viewers with this riveting story. This is must-see television. So I rip off a drumstick, put it away, rip off the thigh, rip off the wing, flip it over to the other side for my other set of, drumstick, thigh, and wing. And guess what? Guess what? You'll never guess what happened. You'll never guess what happened to me. There was no second wing. One wing. This bird had one wing. Did I pay less money? No. I paid the full $4.99. But now at Costco, you just get one wing. That, my friends, is what we call shrinkflation. You pay the same price, but you get less. So now they're ripping off one wing per bird and probably selling it as a package of wings. Were they all missing a wing? I didn't buy them all. I bought one. That's a clone chicken. Why didn't they clone both wings? Goddamn shrinkflation. Here's the thing. Costco, they're very proud of how they don't increase the price of some of their staples. And by that, I mean the rotisserie chicken and the hot dog and a soda at the food court, right? But apparently what they will do is give you less food. They'll keep the price the same, but now you get one wing. Unreal. Just disgusting behavior. Could have been one mutant chicken and not Costco trying to rip you off. Whose side are you on? Why are you defending them? Oh my God, we can't even hit 50 viewers. I remember 2 weeks ago we were trying to hit 100 viewers and we did it. Now I can't even hit 50. Guys, I'm not sure if there'll be a stream next week. This is literally a waste of... I mean, other than hanging out with you guys. I mean, professionally and financially. This is going nowhere. YouTube's the only place you can grow. You can't grow on KiCK. You can't grow on Rumble. You can't grow on Twitch. You grow on YouTube and then you take people to those other places. Maybe because you didn't do a stream last week, there are less this week. Jesus Christ. First you defend Costco and now this. Guys, do you want to hear the story about how I accidentally bleached my bungus? You wouldn't eat that chicken? I already did, buddy. I finished it last night. You can grow on Twitch. Kasawa did it literally. Okay, first question. Is he a gamer? Because Twitch is for gaming. If you just go on there and talk like an idiot like me, you're not going to get anywhere. Do you guys want to know how I accidentally bleached my bungus a few days ago? If you don't, we can just shut this stream down. Nobody? Nobody wants to know? Guys, tell you what. We can talk about how I bleached my bungus. Or we can go and react to Twitter videos. What do you guys want? The bungus story or Twitter? And by the way, guys, I am on Twitter at Sewer King Cobra. Both? Okay. So here's what happened.
Islamic Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. Now I'm standing in front.
So here's what happened. Why won't your link work? What link? What are you talking about? So listen. So I was out in the boonies, all right? And there was this stream elements. It worked for Bailey. She sent 50 sewer bucks to that link earlier today during this stream. So listen. You've been trying. Maybe your card's getting rejected because you spent all your money on chicken. So guys, I was out in the boonies. And one guy had this pack, you know, the cylindrical pack of wipes. And I'd use that to, you know, wipe down surfaces of a table and stuff. We were preparing food and whatnot. And then, you know, being in the boonies, I decided to cleanse myself with one of these wipes. And as soon as I did that, I realized my mistake. When the burning kicked in. And I remembered that, wait, Clorox is a name of bleach. Because on the side it says Clorox disinfecting wipes. Right? Immediately I recognized my mistake. With the burning. I mean, immediately, boys and girls. Same happened to me when I disinfected my bidet. Do you mean it was shooting bleach out of the bidet at your bungus? So guys, the Sewer King is the proud owner of a bleached bungus. That's right. That's right. If the Sewer King couldn't get any hotter, now he's got a bleached bungus. Bungus wipes by Sewer King. Oh my gosh. We totally could have done that if YouTube didn't steal my entire viewer base. Guys, listen. Are any of you guys pro jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Do any of you guys train in jiu-jitsu? Are fans of the jiu-jitsu guys in the UFC? In spite of me calling jiu-jitsu gay all these years? Anybody? Because I'm about to show you a video from real life, dude. So it's cool to bleach my asshole then? Dude, it was an accident. I accidentally bleached my bungus. Okay, watch this. I think this is in the UK. So the black youth on the ground was trying to steal something, and then this guy, it's hard to tell what he is. He kind of looks Middle Eastern. He's got an accent, and he restrains the guy. Watch this.
Nice. Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move. Now, this guy's wearing a full-on suit with fancy brown shoes, right? And he jumped into action because he's sick of this. He's sick of these assholes destroying the UK. Because listen, guys, not all immigrants are bad. This guy's got a harsh accent, but here he's wearing a suit. So I imagine he's a productive member of society and not living off of welfare. I imagine he's a legal immigrant, given the suit and all. But sure, he's got an accent. He might be pretty fresh to the country, but it seems like right away he's trying to be a contributing member. Immigrants like that, come on in, right? This is the UK, but that stands regardless of where you are. And he ain't having it, this lawlessness. Don't mess up this wonderful country I've moved into. Well, once wonderful. So this is like this is actually a perfect representation of the problem. When people say, oh, you hate immigrants. Oh, you hate brown people. Oh, No. We've got garbage immigrant, good immigrant. More of these, none of these. Deport these, keep this guy. Because I'm telling you, the citizens don't do this crap. Have you seen what a bunch of pussies the native UK people are? They've let this happen. That's why this is happening. If this guy was running the show, there wouldn't be a problem.
Don't move. Don't move. All right, don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Now, this guy's not even good at jiu-jitsu, but you can tell he's done some jiu-jitsu. This isn't something you naturally do, right? This isn't what you naturally do. But probably pretty low ranking on the belts.
Move. Don't move. Bro, you can't do that. You can't do that. Wait.
So now, these other scumbags jump in. But they're not even his friends. See, here's the thing, guys. When I tell you guys not to go on the ground in a street fight, willingly, you know, it can happen. And it can happen quite a lot. But you have to try to get up. You don't lay there. He got complacent. He thinks, I got this. I'm just going to wait for the cops to come. Right? I'm just going to wait here for the cops to come. But what you don't understand is that it's not you and him in a ring with a referee or on the mat with a referee. There's other people around. And you might go, oh, well, I know this guy doesn't have any friends here. These are just bystanders. In this day and age, bystanders who don't have a stake in the situation will still use the opportunity to just kick somebody in the head. Because we are overrun by sociopaths at this point. So if there is another person in the vicinity, you have to understand you could get soccer kicked in the head. Even if they had no skin in the game. If they're degenerate, they'll go, I'll help the thief. You can't lay on the ground like that. If there's anybody else around that isn't somebody you know that will not hurt you. You know, fine. If it's your girlfriend, your best friend, there's strangers. They just showed up to the scene. Expect to get soccer kicked in the head just for the fun of it. Just because people are sociopaths and psychopaths nowadays, and they go, hey, cool. This is awesome. I can contribute to this chaos and anarchy by kicking the good guy in the head. So these other people that step in, from what they're saying, sounds like they're not even this guy's friends. They're just saying, hey, man, you can't be doing that. By the way, they have no problem with this piece of garbage stealing. What you can't be doing is restraining the thief. That's the problem they have. You hearing that? You can't do that. You can't do that, bruv. Yeah, see, we got these other black guys coming in to save the black guy, even though they're not his friend. Look, helped him up to get him out. Not, hey, let's help you restrain this guy till the cops come. See, who the F are you? And this guy lifts up his foot. Watch. Bam! Kicked him. Weren't even his friends. Weren't even his friends. But they were just pro-degeneracy, pro-theft, pro-chaos. Allie is here for the king. That's her name. Allie is here for the king. Is there a better username than Allie is here for the king? And she tipped some juicy sewer bucks, and we're going to read her comment now. Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for showing up. We start half an hour early today. And unfortunately, I got to end this in 30 minutes from now. It's going to be a quick one. Allie is here for the king. Tipped 20 juicy sewer bucks. She says, don't abandon us ever again. Love always, Allie. Oh, I love you too, Allie. Thank you. I'll try not to abandon you. But with these views, I can't promise anything. Anyway, thank you so much, Allie, for the support. You rock. You rock. Allie, did you hear? They deleted the Sewer News Network? That's right. That's right. Allie's got to leave? Allie, do you work for lizard people? Just nod your head. So yeah, dude. Jiu-jitsu on the street. Bad idea. Now, if you say this to an actual jiu-jitsu practitioner, they'll give you all sorts of excuses. No, man, blah, 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 blah. Dude, don't stay on the ground. Don't stay on the ground. Yep, that's right, Allie. They took down the Sewer News Network while I was out in the boonies. If you rewatch this stream later, I covered why they did that at the start of the stream. So yeah, dude. If you end up on the ground, listen, first of all, don't purposely take somebody to the ground in a street fight. Unless you know for sure there's nobody around. Absolutely nobody around. And if you do end up on the ground, get up. The floor is lava, okay? Get up before you get soccer kicked in the head. Or bitten. Or bitten. Let me see if I can find this video. Fudge. No, it's going to take forever. Anyways, there was a video. Maybe I'll find it for you for next week. This guy, he worked at some restaurant, and he was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu student. He goes outside, and some black guy starts harassing him as he's taking out the garbage. And the black guy rushes him, and the kid, I don't think he was even 20, but he takes him down, and this black dude just kept biting him. And they showed the kid's emergency room pictures. His back, just like chunks taken out, multiple bites all over his back and whatnot. And yeah, dude. Some psycho's attacking you. I don't want you to be close to me. I'm not going to hug you. Just as much as I'm not going to hug a raccoon with rabies. So I know this guy who's a high level jiu-jitsu guy, okay? And we have this we always have this argument. where I say on the street, people are going to eye poke, they're going to bite, they're going to do all this stuff. And he says, yeah, there's nothing stopping me from doing it. But what he fails to realize, even when I explain it to him, is that when you've trained thousands of hours in a physical discipline, you're building muscle memory. You're building reactions. He wasn't wearing anything? No, dude. He had clothes. He got bit through the clothes. Oh my gosh, we got another. Neon leopard taped $55? I feel like, first of all, thank you so much, Neon Leopard. You figured it out. Thank you. But I feel like you did 55 instead of 50 because you've never done 55. You've never done that particular number. You've done 50, you've done 20, you've done 10, you've done 100. You've never done 55. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. I feel like you did that. I feel like you did that so that you could get number one on the leaderboard. So that you could beat Bailey by $5. Yes. Am I wrong? It doesn't change the fact that I appreciate it. But that particular number, 55, that's a weird number. I feel like you did that so that you would be number one on the leaderboard above Bailey. Be honest. Was that your motivation? So anyways, that's exactly why. Thank you. I know my girls. All right, let's read your comment, and then I'll get back to the jiu-jitsu argument. Neon Leopard with 55 juicy superbucks. Sorry, Bailey, I'm competitive. Oh my God, that was her message. Oh my God, I called it before I read her message. She says, sorry, Bailey, I'm competitive. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's why I apologize to her. I hadn't read the comment yet. Oh my God. This is why I'm the greatest journalist in the world. I understand human behavior, human psychology, human motivations. So anyways, what I say to this guy is, hey, listen, in a street fight, I'm thinking eye poke, all right, nut shot, stuff like that. And he goes, this is what people don't understand. I can do those things too. Here's what you don't understand. When you've spent 20,000 hours drilling moves, that's what's going to happen. Someone just tried to deliver pizza to me. I missed a few minutes. Is that a pizza you ordered? I don't think so because you're in contest prep. Do you mean somebody accidentally ordered the pizza and you could have sniped it? So anyways, my point is if that guy gets into a street fight and he's on the ground and there's an arm, he's just going to instinctively grab it to go for an arm bar. He's not thinking, eye poke, I'm going to bite the arm, yada, yada. Just like if a boxer is trained 10, 20,000 hours, a jab comes out, he slips. He's not even thinking about it. It's just reactions you've built in from all your training. So he's not going to go for bites and eye pokes and all that stuff. Butt shots don't work. Whoa! You didn't have to make it gay, dude. You didn't have to make it gay, dude. Back shots don't work in a street fight. Wrong chat room, dude. Wrong chat room, dude. You meant nut shot? Whoa! You're making it worse. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. So yeah, dude. I mean, listen, I'm not... What about bleached butt shots? I'm not against learning enough to be able to deal with it and get up. I'm not against that. But to use it as your main discipline, thinking you're going to be some awesome street fighter and you're just going to get soccer kicked in the head. If I could recommend one, it'd be boxing. But the training for boxing, which is what makes it so damn effective, It requires you to get hit in the head a lot in sparring. That's how you get good. It's the realistic, real life, non-resisting opponent. That's how boxers get so good, is that their entire training is realistic, you know? Trade off brain damage. You can't just be hitting mitts and think that in a real life situation you're going to be slipping punches and cracking the guy back because you worked the mitts. You have to get in there and spar regularly. So now you're better equipped on the street, but you have trouble stringing a sentence together. I don't know what to tell you, man. Get a gun. That's the answer. Get a gun. That's what I did. But I am deadly with my hands, as you know. You've seen my sewer jitsu, kata, my sewer fu. Sewer style, exactly. Look at the top weekly tippers leaderboard here. We got Neon Leopard, Bailey, and Ali is here for the king. All chicks. All chicks. Love it. Love it. You know, every man's dream is to have that stripper girlfriend who just comes home and dumps her handbag full of money onto the bed and spoils the man. You know what I mean? That's every man's dream. And that's what we got in the sewer. They took away my channels. They took away my income. But we still got the chicks. And that's what matters. And you know what else is funny? They deleted a channel with 104,000 viewers, but basically every chick that watched is still here. Donald Trump has made tips not taxable as well. Yeah, I just don't know if they're going to count streamers in that. You know, I feel like they're not. You should post the Sunday sewage on Rumble King. Yeah, I should spend 3 days making a video that gets 142 views. That's a good use of my time when I have no income. Post the old vids like new vids. You already made them. The thing is, basically everything I did, not everything, but most of them were time sensitive. You know, I made a bunch of videos on Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I'm not going to upload that now. And on and on and on. Oh, KSI released a rap song. It sucks. You can't put that out a year later. Most of the stuff was time sensitive. Yeah, the Damon Elliott show. That was promoting the Jake Paul fight. Guys, I'm ending this show in 18 minutes, but I need something to drink, dude. Hang on. So guys, check it out. Remember I bought that box of flavored Red Bulls for real cheap. Came out to about 50 cents a can. And my favorite was watermelon. Well, I dug into that box last night to chill one for today's stream. And I saw this flavor that I didn't even know was in there. Tropical. I love tropical stuff, dude. Like Hawaii. What's it called? Hawaii. What's that drink? Hawaii. Not Hawaii 5-0. That was the name of the show. Hawaiian Splash, Hawaiian. What was that one? Hawaiian Treat, Hawaiian. Somebody help me out here so I don't have to Google it. Hawaiian Punch? Is that sounds like a flavor. Not bad, but not bad, but watermelon's better. Let's look at the. Is it Hawaiian Punch? Hang on. Oh, that is what it's called. Good guys. Good job. Good job, guys. So I've been wanting to buy this from Walmart because it's so cheap. You get a massive jug for $2.97. Is this Walmart? Yeah, Walmart. You get a massive jug of this stuff for cheap, right? And as you guys know, I have no problem with sugar. I don't care. I think it's good for you. Yeah, shut up. The issue is there's artificial sweetener in that, which is so weird because judging by the artwork, it's a kid's product. It's marketed to kids. But they have, I'm assuming high fructose corn syrup, but also artificial sweetener. If it was just pure high fructose corn syrup, I would chug that stuff all day long. No, it does have sugar in it, but it also has. Let's look up the ingredients. That's the only reason I haven't been buying it is because it also has artificial sweetener. Which, by the way, guys, I have been drinking a lot of lately in other things, but I would like to avoid it. Other ingredients. There it is, sucralose. Yeah. Water is the base of the drink. High fructose corn syrup, there you go. Natural and artificial. Oh, they add vitamin C. Guys, it's healthy. Red 40 and blue 1. What are they going to replace it with? Because Red 40 is being banned, right, dudes? Red 40 is being banned, right? Get fruit punch flavored mayo and put it in water. Oh, I totally would if I was a billionaire. I totally would. But you realize this gallon is going to be cheaper than one little squeezy pack of mayo. Don't give me that face. Don't give me that face. So you can get diabetes, cancer. Listen, dude. I don't know what stage of life you're in. But the thought of me dying soon actually makes me happy. So I don't care. Dude, the sooner I get out of here, the better. "56 years, guys, we cracked 50. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I'll never be able to reach KiCK partner because that requires 75. Guys, check this out. Report. Justin Trudeau sent nearly $5 million to Mongolia. Mongoloids? Right? That's where they're from. Justin Trudeau sent nearly $5 million to Mongolia. By the way, he didn't send $5 million. He didn't send $5 million. He sent $5 million of the taxpayers' dollars, right? Justin Trudeau sent nearly $5 million to Mongolia to review and update Review and update the country's gender equality strategy just 1 week before leaving office. Just 1 week before leaving office. Let me just waste another $5 million of the taxpayers' money. But you got to realize this is money laundering. It doesn't cost $5 million to review and update a country's gender equality strategy when that country is Mongolia. This is money laundering. And that's never going to happen. That part's never going to happen. It's going to go to the king of Mongolia. And that program will not see a penny. Now, I don't know if there's a kickback then to Trudeau through some Swiss bank account or whatever. I don't know how it works, dude. I'm not a high-level scumbag. I'm a low-level scum. You think Mongolia actually gives a crap about gender equality strategy? The king of Mongolia is just going to build an addition to his mansion. This is where my 55% tax rate in Canada went to. You want a family doctor? You're in a waiting list for 7 to 8 years. Because instead of spending that money expanding the healthcare system to deal with all the new immigrants, we're sending it to Mongolia. God, I'm so glad I'm out of there. Canada is done. It's done, dudes. It's done. It's finished. It's over. And remember, you can't say Mongoloid in the chat. The AI mod will delete your comment. You have to say gay Mongoloid, and then it works. I was about to start eating this protein bar, but there's only 9 minutes left in the stream, and I probably shouldn't spend that with the mic off chewing. That's how considerate I am. Yeah, the same protein bars. Well, dude, let me tell you something. You got to eat them quick or they go bad. These are moldy and poisonous. But I got to finish them. And peanut butter and chocolate. Yeah, the box this came in, you get a chewy chocolate chip, you get a peanut butter, and you get a chocolate or double fudge or whatever. And I've noticed that the peanut butter ones don't really taste moldy. But this one is bad, moldy and poisonous tasting. And the chocolate ones were really moldy. You got a box with 12. I got the 18 pack. So I think it's 6 of each flavor. And I bought 2 of those boxes. So I had 36 moldy bars to get through. I don't know where I'm at. But salted caramel flavor? Yeah, I didn't have that one in this box. And I bought those ones that Neon Leopard swears by. And she says it's the greatest thing in the world. The Reese ones of a different brand. And it wasn't moldy. But it was pretty blah. Did not taste like Reese. Even though she told me that she loves those more than she loves the sewer. I don't know. Careful who you trust these days, you know? Pure protein bars are cost effective? Yeah. I only buy them on sale at Costco. And on sale, it ended up coming out to maybe 80 cents a bar, 85 cents a bar. That's why I bought 2 at a time, because it was on sale and the sale was ending. Because I refuse to pay more than $1 a protein bar. So when I bought those Reese ones lately, it was on Amazon on a deal. So I either buy them on sale on Amazon or on sale at Costco. And Quest, I've never seen a sale on Quest that brought them below the $1 per bar. Because then it's just cheaper to make a shake with protein powder. Because again, I buy those on sale too. But then it'll be, a full scoop of protein powder, 25 plus grams of protein will be like 40 cents, 60 cents, And sure, you got to put other stuff in there, like a banana and whatnot. So I just buy these for convenience. If throw it into my fanny pack and head out. Guys, I don't leave the house without my fanny pack on, and I have many. I have multiple fanny packs. And they're coming back. They've come back. Fanny packs, whether you wear it crossbody or old school style, they've come back. But I just never stopped wearing them. There was a time I got laughed at for wearing them. Not too long ago, like 5 years ago, before they came back, I would get laughed at. And now, all of a sudden, all the soccer moms are wearing fanny packs now. Everybody loves fanny packs now. The cool kids wear their crossbody fanny packs now. Just like with my mustache. I was getting laughed at for the mustache. Oh, now every dude has a freaking mustache. Everybody now is just ripping my drip. They're ripping my drip in. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being ripped off, dude. And here's one of the biggest problems with that, though, is that I'll roll up when I leave the sewer wearing a fanny pack and I got my mustache. And then people think, oh, he's trying to be trendy because that's what's in now. That's what I hate, dude. They think I'm wearing a mustache because that's the in thing now. They think I'm wearing a fanny pack because that's what everybody's doing now. No, I've been doing it all along. When y'all thought it was passé. Who is the real leader of the lizard people? God, that's such a good question. And let me tell you, we'll never know. The real leader is hidden. It's not going to be a Bill Gates or a Bill Clinton. It's not going to be that. It's like in the mafia, right? The top guy, he's hidden from the action. The real lizard leader, he's probably on an alien ship just hovering over Earth. You're wondering where those 300,000 young girls who went missing, they're probably on his space station. Because the lizard people love their young girls. The Zuckman, I don't know. I think all those guys, they're just pieces of the puzzle. They're high-level henchmen. I think the real leader of the lizard people, he's either in the center of the earth in his McMansion, or he's floating above Earth in an invisible space station. Nancy Pelosi, again, I think that's just a high-level lizard person. A high-level lizard. And I showed in one of my videos on Sewer King how she's a lizard person, right? And you're wondering why they deleted that channel. You're wondering why they deleted that channel. It's Vince McMahon. No. Vince McMahon went down with that scandal of the head pooping. The top lizard is not going to be taken down by a human court system. You understand? They're above this. Just like the people on the Epstein list are above us as far as the judicial system. Well, that was a Freudian slip. Anyway, guys, how are you doing, huh? We got like 3 minutes left. How's your life? How's your life, dude? You doing good? Oh, you're better now. Good. It's been a while. Doing better now that you're on, even though you have to leave soon. Oh, I'm glad we could have this little meeting of the rats. I would have streamed from the bushes last week, but me and technology don't mix. It's hard enough figuring out how to do a half-ass stream on my desktop. Trying to figure out how to do it off my phone I would have just had an aneurysm. I accidentally shoplifted my groceries this week. How does that happen? You just forgot to check out and you just push the cart outside and you're in California, so nobody even bothers stopping you? How does that happen? Guys, let's see what happened to my average viewers for the life of this channel on KiCK. I was at self-checkout. My daughter was distracting me. I swiped my authority card thinking it was my debit card and walked out. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Sure, that's what happened. It just so happens he accidentally does that every week. Yeah. Because the thing is, I make sure to get my receipt. Even at Walmart now, they have somebody standing there checking your receipt when you walk out, like it's Costco. Farron stole a Mayo? That doesn't sound like an accident. I stole a Mayo once. Oh my God, Farron is a little thief. Oh my gosh, tell us what happened. And why Mayo? Why Mayo of all things? Oh my gosh, Ed Harvey, tip 10 juicy sewer bucks. Let's read his comment before we shut this stream down. You must really love Mayo. Mio? To risk prison time. To risk spending the rest of your life in prison. To get a free Mio. Ed Harvey with 10 juicy sewer bucks. He says, I have some of that money I saved. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the show. Thanks, Neon Leopard. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Bailey, for all supporting the show today. Really appreciate it. You guys rock. You miss the hand of truth. I know. He misses being in action. $59 viewers. Guys, it's going up as we're about to leave. The amount of tips you get versus the ratio of viewers just shows you keep going. Dude, I know. I have the best community at all. Guys, my brain is just, I'm mush. Everything is mush right now in my head. Farron says, no, I never had it. It was so little, I was talking and just put it in my jacket and later found it. By the way, it tastes like water. Okay, but which part of that sentence was English? No, I never had it. It was so little, I was talking and just put it in my jacket. So you're just standing there talking to your friends. You grabbed a meal, put it in your jacket? Can't say I've ever done that. Now, Farron, is it fair to say that you spent your youth shoplifting so it was just muscle memory? You didn't mean to steal it? I can't imagine being at a store and just grabbing something and putting it in my pocket. Not to put you on the spot, but you're in a safe place right now. You're in the sewer. We all love you. You can tell us. You can tell us. This is a safe space. The sewer space. The safe sewer. The safe sewer space. Is it fair to say you have a life of crime behind you? Okay, so Trev doesn't scan the pack of water bottles at the bottom of his cart. Guys, get those confessions out. I'm telling you, you're going to feel better. It's going to be cathartic. It's going to be cathartic. Just admit your crimes to me. I didn't have it before. It's really small shaped, like a Tamagotchi or something. That doesn't answer the question, Farron. Are you a reformed criminal? I was so tired once, I just walked out with a full cart and was too tired to go back in. Oh, come on. You want me to believe that, dude? Where are you from? The sewer. I tried on some shoes at Walmart and forgot to take them off and walked out the door. So are you telling me that the shoes you walked in with, you left at Walmart? Because that's the only way this makes sense. If you also took your shoes with you. Bro, your streaming is going good, but notice you don't have your logo. Dude, the logo's right here. What are you talking about? Sewer television, baby. Sewer television, baby. Anyway, guys, I think follow me on Twitter because that's where I'm most active. I didn't plan it that way, but I reply to some stuff, you know? You might go to my Twitter. Farron says, no, I cried. I felt guilty about Mayo. I'm not a criminal. Oh my God, that's so sweet. That's so cute. You came home, you pulled out the Mio, and you cried because you're not a criminal. Oh, that's so adorable. I take back the comments about you being a lifetime criminal. I have like 6 new apps because of you. What 6? There's KiCK. I don't even have the Twitter app on my phone. I just go to the browser. Guys, I'm so old school. Everything is just on the desktop. I'm a crazy designer and reasonable price. This mother effer is trying to get paid by the king. Dude, are you new here? People send me artwork for free. People help me out for free. You're trying to get paid. Dude, are you even a sewer rat or you just randomly came upon my channel and you spam everybody's chat going, hey, I can build an intro and outro for you for a reasonable price? Dude, you are not a rat. He ain't about this life. I think you just jumped in here to drum up some business. The hell? This guy's trying to shake me down on my own live stream. The hell, dude? Did you miss the part where all my YouTube channels were deleted and I lost 89% of my income? Yeah, I got 58 viewers here, dude. I'm going to spend money on this. Goodness gracious, what has happened to the sewer? Who let this guy in here? Who let this guy in here? What happened to sewer security? What happened to the scum? Sewer King's underground militia? A reasonable rate is free for the king. Exactly. Do it for free and then donate some sewer bucks. That's how we operate around here. A reasonable rate is you pay him. Exactly, dude. Oh, look, Begonia showed up as we're shutting the show down. How lovely. Guys, he's not even responding. He just ran away. That little spammer. Do we get a bonus stream? I'm just absolutely swamped with stuff that doesn't make money. So don't count on it. Do you guys ever feel like you're not living your life's purpose? Do you ever feel like you're not on the right path? Do you ever feel like time is just flying by and you're getting to the end and you never even did what you were here to do? I feel like I've been put on this planet to design fanny packs. Do you ever feel like you're running away from your true purpose? And sunglasses, yes. Because they go together. You can't wear a fanny pack and not wear the sunglasses. Otherwise, you just look stupid. You were put on this planet to bring us real journalism. If that were the case, then the universe wouldn't have deleted all my YouTube channels, because now I can't do it. I can't do it to the world's population. You know, I was getting really good views. A lot of people were seeing it. Now 50 people are seeing the news. Who's Sewer King SK on YouTube? Just a fan who's re-uploading videos they had downloaded. Don't you feel like sometimes you take on a path because you're scared of your true purpose? And I feel like maybe that's what journalism was. My true purpose was to design fanny packs and sunglasses. But I went into journalism to hide from what I really am. And then the universe tried to correct course by deleting my YouTube channels. Hey man, it took you a while to build your YouTube channel. Yeah, 100,000 subscribers in a year. I don't know if it's really that long. All right, guys, we've gone overtime. Oh my God, you guys got 13 more minutes than you were promised. All right, dudes, I love you. Take care. I'll see you next Wednesday probably. Enjoy the rest of your enjoy the rest of your week. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.